Welcome back, y'all.
Yo,
Minds. Back at ya. Today we're gonna go over Suicide Squad casting from James Gunn's upcoming film. We're also gonna be talking about Movie Pass actually becoming bankrupt.
canceled.
Face Off
Cancel
remake
that.
coming up,
Ooh, I can't wait for that one.
and we're gonna have some trailers to talk about, and the box office. We're gonna be talking about Hustlers.
Hallelujah.
Hustlers.
Let's give glory for that.
It's gonna be a good one, guys. So
That was a different one, kind of hallelujah, not like
Hallelujah.
I meant Halle Berry.
Halle Berry. So
my name's Anthony, guys.
Yep.
Thanks for coming back, man. For everyone that's watching, just continue just to drop comments. Just continue to just support. We love you guys, man. Thank you guys for watching too.
yeah,
My name is Daniel. Welcome to episode 11. Right?
Yeah.
Episode 11.
I think so.
Uno.
Uno. And it's ish again. So we're gonna go ahead and kick it off with Hot Tops. We have a Suicide Squad casting news. James Gunn, director of Guardians of the Galaxy from Marvel, is actually directing the next Suicide Squad for DC. It's not Suicide Squad 2. I don't know. It doesn't have an exact title, but it's the sequel to the famous film that everybody hated.
I didn't hate it.
I honestly didn't know that it was that the reception was that
I think it's divided.
poorly received.
I think it's probably like a 40-60.
I enjoy things about it.
People don't like it more than 46. I think it's a 40-60.
It's a pretty negative. Like I think people see it as in a
There's
negative
things that I
light.
really hate about the film, but I love it still.
For sure.
Yeah.
But I think the film in itself is enjoyable to watch. They have like there's a good moments to really enjoy in it. Especially the Joker scenes. I am a huge fan of those Joker scenes. So
With Jared Leto?
yeah, with Jared Leto. Yeah.
And that's the controversy too right
Yeah.
now, that they don't want him back, or that's why they're not putting him back in
Yeah.
the whole Suicide Squad world again.
I know.
I know that he's down. I know that Jared Leto went on record and saying, "Hey man, I'm down to do another Joker." Obviously, he would be.
Right.
Wouldn't want to.
Yeah. So Anthony, what are your thoughts about this casting news? We have like a huge
Right.
so
So
list
the
of
first
characters.
thing that the first thing that comes to mind when I hear about this and I look at the lineup
Mhm.
is first question pops up is, where's Will Smith?
Who conoces Will Smith?
And so knowing that Will Smith isn't there, I think it loses a bit of luster for me. I'm honestly going to say I do love Suicide Squad, and I'm excited for this. I'm wondering whether Idris Elba is here. I don't know if you guys noticed. He's there. Idris Elba, and obviously he wasn't in the first one, so this is a new character, or he was replacing someone. And so the first thing I thought was, man, is this the new Deadshot, Idris Elba? Which could, probably work. I'm not going to lie.
I'll turn away from Will Smith's character and kind of forget about Will Smith's face on it and accept Idris Elba.
I don't know. I guess it would just have to be down to just watching it.
I was just so excited because I don't know if I realized that he was in the movie before I saw the movie.
Yeah, they released some information a while back, but yeah. Yeah,
No.
I get
Will
you.
Smith,
It's
at the time when Will Smith was I didn't know that Will Smith was gonna be in the movie. So to me, it was a nice surprise. I was like, "Oh, Will Smith is in this movie." When I first saw Suicide Squad,
the first one. Oh,
and just everything about his character, he just the little screen time he had, just his delivery, and he was just really about his family. It was just really good. I was really into the character right away.
Yeah.
So
I just loved it when Batman came down behind him and he was with his little girl. And that scene to me, I mean, I'm one of those guys that love going on YouTube and going to a specific scene and watching it over and over again.
Yeah,
I'm
it's a
that
great
guy.
scene.
And that's one of the scenes that I go to, guys. That's one of my scenes, just like I go to the one with Joker and Batman and Dark Knight, where he's in the desk and he hits him in the thing. And
that whole
look at you go. It's just, dude, these scenes, they're great. So, I mean, that's something that I do with that scene with Will Smith and Ben Affleck, obviously being Batman, and he did it. So yeah, man. I mean, I'm excited for it. You see, I'm not gonna name, so you guys can go ahead and take some of these guys. But one the other name that I would probably think things that stand out to me because James Gunn is directing, obviously Taika Waititi and his and his brother Sean Gunn. That's another out there, and I mean, who knows what's going to happen, what direction it's going to take, because I know those guys as comedic kind of thing or whatever. So I wonder what kind of direction they're going to take. So we'll see.
Yeah, I can't wait to see Nathan Fillion in the film. Nathan Fillion is a huge he's a pop culture geek. Big actor. When he's around a project, there's like a following for it, and so Nathan Fillion is pretty interesting.
Can you tell me where he's come out? I'm not sure if I.
He's most famously known for the role in Firefly. It's like a cult classic, space TV series.
I've heard of it.
He's in other stuff too. Like he's not like a A-lister or B-lister or anything like that. He's more. He shows up in TV shows more than anything.
Oh, okay.
So yeah. So and then also I'm looking at the list, and John Cena comes out and pops out.
Right? John Cena.
Dude, I have like a playlist of like John Cena.
Super Slam.
Yeah, dude.
Daniel's the biggest WWE fan, guys.
Yeah.
He's like,
I'm about the biggest, but I am a fan.
You're the biggest fan I know, that's for sure.
Yeah, you are.
So and then I think the tweet came from James Gunn, and he's like, don't get too attached to anyone, because it's Suicide Squad. Like if you guys don't know,
they're gonna
the thing,
kill off a bunch.
Like half the team dies, or like 90% of the team dies. So
yeah, they did it in the first one.
Yeah,
they killed a bunch of people in the first one. They're gonna do the same thing.
I'm wondering, well, just because it's like James Gunn, so I'm wondering there might be a lot of like comic relief in this movie, just because even looking at half of the cast alone are just great at comedy.
It's gonna have that Galaxy maybe feel.
I mean, well, you have half of Marvel, like you have half of the Guardians of the Galaxy team.
Somebody called Idris Elba a traitor.
Sean Gunn, and then you have Michael Rooker, who plays Jesus.
The Michael Rooker is the guy that plays the crocodile. What's his name?
No, he's the blue guy.
Yeah.
Oh my God, why am I
he's the guy from Walking Dead, right?
Yeah, The Walking Dead, and then I'm Mary Poppins, y'all.
Yeah.
Why don't I care for his?
Yeah.
Lando.
No. He's the guy
with the mohawk.
He
controls the needle,
the arrow.
The arrow. Yeah.
I'm sorry. That's what's his name?
I can't remember the character's name right now for the life of me.
Yeah, but he's
Yondu.
From Walking Dead. Yondu.
I said Lando or Lando.
Yeah.
So Yondu, Sean Gunn. Dude.
Yeah, I'm excited to see
Taika Waititi.
Yeah.
Pete Davidson. You guys know who Pete Davidson is, right?
I don't know Pete Davidson.
The ex of Ariana Grande.
Yeah.
Saturday Night Live.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, so a lot of
that's interesting, dude.
That guy's gonna die.
He's for sure gonna die.
I just want John Cena to go out like in a stupid, really epic way.
I think John Cena might get included in the universe. Actually, is what I feel. He's gonna get integrated in the universe somehow.
I mean,
that'd be cool.
For those that don't know, he's kind of like on a very, very part-time basis now with wrestling, because he did want to focus a little more on acting. Yeah.
So yeah, man, and that guy's pretty talented. He's not a bad actor.
It's quite possible.
Yeah. The things I've seen him in, he's kind of funny. He has good comedic timing on certain,
I like that
roles.
movie where he comes out with the girl from
Amy Schumer.
No.
Yeah, it's a Trainwreck.
No, where their parents and their kids are gonna want to lose their virginity. I don't remember what it's called. But
Shoot, yeah.
It's a really good movie.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
I forgot what's that.
It's called Rooster, the movie, I think, or
Cock Blockers.
Yeah,
is it Cock Blockers? That's what it is. Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah. That's exactly it.
It's really what it's
and called. The parents were, blocking.
Yeah, well,
it's so good, dude. That's a great film. That's actually a good, funny movie. Anyway, so we're gonna move on to the next topic. We have some movie enterprise news. Movie Pass is the famous subscription service that was unlimited for a while, and then it would change a lot. But the Movie Pass subscription service actually went out of business. Finally. Wow. So I want to give you guys a little background on what Movie Pass is. Pretty much is the Netflix of going to the movies. Pretty much you have unlimited amount of entries, just like Netflix, right? You go in, you should watch whatever you want, and it's one monthly fee. It's a subscription service, right? So back in the day, like 2 years ago, MoviePass came out with this great idea of like, hey, why don't we give people unlimited access to movies for, as many times as they want monthly for a flat rate. When I first heard this, I was like, this is too good to be true. And it was only $9.95 a month.
Yeah, I remember.
Wow.
And I abused that thing because they told us, they invited us to do it. I watched sometimes 2 to 3 movies a week at times. Yeah, I was watching like the really unknown movies. Like I was going to the movie
Why
for
not?
that.
I remember, yeah.
Heck yeah, man. And so little by little, the last few little by little, a few as time went on, more people jumped on, it became more popular. And I know a lot of you I've seen many of you on social media talk about MoviePass and stuff. You had MoviePass, right?
Yeah, I had MoviePass I was late on the train. I seen him have it. I was actually on Cinemia when it came out, when they had a really good and Cinemia went out of business as well. So I mean, they've been out of business for a while, but yeah, I had MoviePass, and I actually had MoviePass really towards the end, where they were just getting ridiculous about being able to go watch a movie, but you would still get, obviously charged the amount of like $10 or something a month. It was one of those experiences, man, where I felt, wow, I didn't like MoviePass, but I still got on it in time to enjoy it for maybe a few months or something.
Yeah.
And then the last few months, it just got really, really ridiculous. But Cinemia was really great to us for a while. And so, yeah, but as far as what they try to do, they got up to 900,000 subscribers of MoviePass.
Wow.
And, I don't know if you guys remember some of the articles. They were already pushing that they were over 1 million and all these other things. And it just goes to show how much media just amplifies things to make them seem something and make something look more attractive. And so the motto was, I'm going to give you all these movies a day, one movie a day for the rest of your life, or until, it goes to heck, and so
Which it did.
And the motto was thing. And you explained to me a little bit about how it worked. Remember what they were trying to do. So
Yeah. So the reason why it started going down in flames was during the 4th of July, like 4th of July weekend last year. I think it was a big film that was coming out. I forgot what it was. I think it was Captain Marvel, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
I'm not 100% sure on that, but they started blocking people and started telling them that they couldn't see certain films on peak hours and stuff like that. So it started getting really restricted. And then MoviePass went ahead and started kind of putting theaters in a tight spot where they were asking theaters to share the profits out of concession tent,
Right.
foods and stuff like that. So like your popcorn, your hot dogs, and all the other good stuff. MoviePass was asking for a cut because their whole point of view was, you are getting more customers because of us, so it should be shared what you're actually profiting on out
So
of
they
it.
pulled the old Marvel.
The whole Marvel thing. Yeah. So
But they were gangsters about it. They were a little abrasive in the way that they went about it. They were basically, to put it kind of like in a more simplistic kind of way, they were basically trying to push the theaters to a wall and making them give them money that they already struggle to get. Because to be honest, guys, theaters don't make their money off of the people that come and watch their movies. They make their money in concessions. That's why they're so expensive. And so when you buy these concessions and these popcorns, you're actually helping that theater out more than you think. I am that guy though that likes to take my own stuff sometimes. So I'm not gonna lie. But I'm not. I do also love to buy stuff there because I know that there is value there, and there's a reason why they do that. The studios don't pay theaters very much for holding their movie there. Yeah, and so that's what they.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, theaters usually give the studio the first week of the run, or depends on how big the movie is. They'll give the studio the first week of profits to like 90% of the profits go to the studio. It went out of business because they were greedy, and I think it suits them right, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I think.
Thank you for the whole years of
they learned a
movies,
lesson.
though.
I think they learned a lesson.
For sure.
Thank you for helping us save. Well,
Thanks for helping us.
Hallelujah.
Anyway, so we're gonna go back to the next topic. And the hot top is Face Off remake.
I want his face off.
So, according to Deadline, studios are rebooting Face Off with a new cast. Neil Mortis from Fast and Furious and some other people that you guys have seen work on the 22 Jump Street and the Cloverfield Paradox are co-writing this reboot. And yeah, so there's something coming down the stream for Paramount, guys.
Nice.
What do you guys think? What's your thoughts, Daniel?
Dude, I'm super excited about this. I mean, I didn't know John Woo originally. It was a John Woo movie.
Dude, John Woo. That's
where he.
right? Yeah.
John Woo was doing little things with John Claude Van Damme, Hard Target, all those two.
Right. Yeah, Mission Impossible 2, right? As well.
So,
yeah,
I would say, since just reading this article alone, like, I didn't realize it's true that, John Travolta and Nicolas Cage were like at the heights of like the peaks of their career. So I would say, like, if they're gonna follow that formula, like, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. So if they want to like kind of follow the same trend, like, who would be like two big box office names right now that you'd love to see come together and just fight?
Well, it's already been. They're going to come back. They're signed on. John Travolta
they're coming
and
back.
Nicolas Cage. So they're going to come back to the movie. But they're still going to probably.
It's going to have to be two other stars.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
and it's also saying that.
Yeah.
So who-ish?
Brad Pitt.
That's what I thought right away, dude.
I don't think Brad Pitt would sign on to something
Brad
like
Pitt
this.
and Tom Cruise, bro. It would be great to see those two
I
together.
would love to see Tom Cruise and Nicolas Cage in
And they're
one movie.
friends, dude.
They're both wackos, dude.
Brad Pitt and Tom Cruise are friends. Like that, I was hearing him on an interview with Ellen.
Oh, really?
And they were
Okay.
like, "Oh, my friend Tom, jumps out of planes and hangs out of planes, like whatever." And I'm over here putting applesauce on my face so a dog can lick me for 20 minutes to take a scene on the Hollywood movie with Quentin. So, but it would be great, dude. Brad Pitt. I would love him.
That's never
absolutely.
gonna happen.
I think it could. I think it could. I think
never gonna happen.
I think Brad is a very, very dude. He loves film, and that film, dude, in its time, Face Off was ahead of its time.
Dude, it was amazing.
Most
Dude.
definitely.
I loved it, man. And right now, Nick Cage and John Travolta are both like, their careers are crap.
But not,
They're crap,
Stars dwindled a little bit.
And
They're not gonna. I don't think if they are coming back, they're not coming back as their as the lead roles.
yeah, I think they're gonna come back like as a cameo, like a helping, supporting.
Yeah,
person,
it has to be on like more relevant people.
I think so
Could
too.
you see?
And the size of the movie calls for big stars, dude.
Yeah, most definitely. As far as the stars are concerned, I would love to see like Michael B. Jordan and like someone else work on it.
Can't hit on
Like-
Michael B. Jordan.
like-
you sure
like
can't. You
Michael
sure
B.
can't.
Jordan and that dude that's coming out in the Christopher Nolan film, Tenet, the dude that was in Black Klansman. That dude is really good. I mean, he's not really popular or anything like that, but I think like Michael B. Jordan would be like the really big star, and then this other dude. If Christopher Nolan's using him, dude, and I'm telling you, Black Klansman, dude, he's so good in that
I gotta
movie.
watch that film, dude. I haven't seen it.
Really good. I forgot his name, but those two stars, that would be great. That would be kind of like a, it'd be someone from different race and stuff like that. That would be
That
really
would
cool.
probably also attract the studio to do something like that, to just try to appeal to a different demographic than before. But dude, honestly, are you guys excited? I mean, I would love to see Brad Pitt
It would be great.
and Tom Cruise, dude. Those two, it's like watching
like
Brad Pitt,
Jason
and
Statham.
Leonardo DiCaprio when
Yeah.
you've all seen them. But to me, Tom Cruise is like the Baghdadi OG, triple OG.
Right now, as far as action star is concerned, Tom Cruise is still on the top of the game. Like he's definitely the
Or
go-to guy.
maybe that's why Will Smith is not returning. I'm just kidding.
Or yeah, that'd be cool. Michael B. Jordan and Will Smith. That'd be nice.
That would be cool. I just wouldn't want to. It wouldn't interest me as much.
If you had a chance to either cast Idris Elba or Michael B. Jordan, who would you cast though?
Idris.
I say Idris Elba.
I just love Idris, dude. That dude is just that guy can do anything.
Yeah,
man.
He really can, dude.
Yeah, that guy can do anything.
That would be cool.
He played Hamdal. There ain't nobody that could play Hamdal like him, dog.
No.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
it's just he's super talented, man. I want him to be James Bond. Please listen to me. He would be amazing.
Great. That'd be amazing, dude.
James Bond, dude. Oh my god, he just has everything you need in a James Bond character, dude.
Swagger
Idris. And you know what? This guy in his real life
toughness
is so different than what he plays in the movies. He's like skateboards. He likes graffiti.
Oh, that's
he likes DJing.
Yeah, he is a DJ.
Dude. He is a DJ. Yeah.
Isn't he like a regular in Vegas or something like that?
That's what I heard.
He's just really great, man. I love Idris Elba, man. Those are the people that are just like, wow, man. Those are great actors. There's a reason why they're up there. There's a reason why they're successful. Absolutely.
Yeah, most definitely. So you already gave your casting.
My casting. All right, so I'd probably put like. Honestly, if I had to just because of the acting and the action, I like to see anything about race, but I just would love to see just like Jason Statham opposite of Brad Pitt or something like that. But that just would be like awesome, like just two
cool.
huge ego, big acting.
I wouldn't like that pairing, dude. I mean, personally, I don't know why.
Yeah, they kind of like 1A, 1B kind of like.
I feel like
as a
Michael
typecast.
Statham is just a different kind of character. Like he fits The Rock
He's a B
and all them, you know?
He's a B level thing.
Yeah, dude. Not to be mean, but yeah, kind of.
You know,
like
after
that.
watching the last Mission Impossible, I would love to see Tom Cruise and Henry Cavill.
Oh, okay, I'm down with that. I'm in for that. Or like Idris Elba and Henry Cavill.
Have you seen the Mission Impossible?
No,
the last
no,
one? Have you
dude,
seen it?
No,
Yeah.
it's on Netflix, but I gotta watch it with Prime. But I'll watch
Prime
it.
probably.
The scenes between him and Tom Cruise,
Oh
they're
my
legit,
gosh,
bro.
They're so.
Yeah.
I
good,
love
bro.
them too. I wouldn't mind seeing.
I could go for that.
And
They're
Cavill,
just different sizes though.
I don't know. I mean, I guess am I putting Cavill at a A category of
I
that
mean,
would be?
in the Mission Impossible movie, I mean, they were pretty equal.
paired.
Bro.
I didn't feel like either of them kind of both demanded
I love
respect.
both of them, dude.
Man,
It's a
it's
good
a
one.
hard one. But check this out, guys. Honestly, Face Off is one of the
shoot.
greatest
I didn't even think
movies
about that
that, you know, and it's basically, for those that don't know,
You guys have
Cassius
to watch
Clay,
it.
I believe, is his name. Nick Cage, man, one of his best roles ever.
Yeah, I love that.
He plays a lunatic.
Psycho.
And then they change their faces to get out of jail and all this other stuff. And it's
Yeah.
just a great ride.
It's on Netflix, I believe,
Is it?
if I'm not mistaken.
So there is on Screen Rant right now. There is kind of like a dream casting already.
Oh, really? Okay.
Oh,
And
really?
So they have I don't know why, like for women roles they have like Angela Bassett or Michelle Yeoh from.
I don't want them to go down that route.
I mean,
I
I
would-
wouldn't. I wouldn't.
Oh, women?
either.
Yeah.
But they have Tom Hardy,
Just kidding.
Oh, okay.
Logan Marshall Green.
Who's that?
Logan Marshall Green. I can't remember.
Oh,
uh,
that's okay. They look familiar.
Yeah, they look
that's
familiar.
That's the dude from
I feel like it's a war movie that he's done. Or like
yeah, that's the guy from Alien, dude.
Is it? I was gonna say a
alien
space movie.
that
Yeah,
gets
yeah.
killed, and he's like the love interest of that.
Oh,
one
Prometheus,
girl.
right?
and
Prometheus.
Prometheus.
And
as well.
Prometheus,
That's
yeah.
right. Oh, dude, I love
Okay.
Prometheus.
So then they also have Daniel Kaluuya and Lakeith Stanfield. They're actors from Get Out.
Oh yeah. That would be great.
That'd be cool.
That would be
What is it?
awesome,
Cool. That'd be
dude.
cool
That
step
would be
up for
great.
them.
Heck yeah.
They have Leonardo and Brad Pitt. So they got
course.
Leo and Brad Pitt opposite.
Yeah.
I mean, that would be great to see them again, but
That would-
I
but
want
they're not
Tom
gonna do it.
Cruise.
You think
dude.
Leonardo would do that? He's not gonna do
Nah,
it.
they have The Rock.
Dude,
of course,
Face
anybody
Off
would
is
think that.
is a classic, dude. I think people. I honestly think that script, people want it, dude.
So
Okay, wait.
that's the
Listen
thing.
to this one. Listen to this one. The Rock I don't care for, but his counterpart would be, and this is perfect. I can't believe I didn't think of it. No. Keanu Reeves. Dude, Keanu Reeves.
Keanu Reeves and Tom Cruise.
I would.
That would be great, dude. Keanu Reeves and Tom
dude,
Cruise.
that would be so cool, bro.
Who else is in the
Wow.
top, dude? Dude, Keanu Reeves
Keanu Reeves and Tom Cruise.
and Tom
I
Cruise
bet-
are the most.
I bet you-
And who's evil?
Action.
Who's evil first?
Tom Cruise.
I want-
no, Keanu
no.
Reeves. Keanu Reeves. I want to see him whack him because he could.
Well, both of them will be,
No,
right?
Yeah.
The
But
one
they have
that's
to.
going to be nicer the most throughout the movie. Who is that going to be? I think that's who Keanu Reeves should play because Keanu Reeves has a better. He's a nicer guy.
But I don't see Tom Cruise in a villain role though.
Well, remember him on Collateral.
Oh, that's right.
Remember?
Scratch it. Throw that.
Dude, Collateral. Collateral.
One of my
crazy,
favorite movies
dude.
too of his.
Honestly, he could kind of act the same. Man, dude.
With gray hair and everything.
I would want to see
I want Keanu Reeves. I want Keanu Reeves and
Keanu Reeves, guys.
I would love to see
Paramount,
Keanu Reeves.
whoever you are, dude. You guys have to
Woo.
You have to get Keanu Reeves. You have to.
John Woo, please.
That's where it ends.
To a humble show. Please.
Imagine
Get
Brad Pitt, Keanu Reeves.
Get Keanu
That'd be
and
weird.
get Tom.
But yeah, I'm down.
If you guys get Keanu and Tom, you guys know the amounts of money you guys will make. It's insane.
It's a for sure. Okay, guys, let's move on to trailer talk. We have a brand new trailer called from the movie Midway, and it's an action drama. It's based on a true story. The Battle of the Midway, pretty much. It's based off of, and the director is Roland Emmerich. So we have the link of the trailer,
right?
And you guys could just go ahead and watch it as we watch it as we talk. So, what do you think about the trailer?
So this is the modern day Black Hawk Down, Saving Private Ryan mixed with Armageddon. The reason why I say that is because the kind of special effects that they're using it reminds me of that kind of of Armageddon-ish kind of. There was heavy effects.
It did have that.
A lot of it, and but saying that, wow, I was just amazed at the cinematography of it and how great they made these plane battles look. And the trailer is great. I don't know whether they gave away too much or too less is probably something I'll probably think about. But
seems to be the trend.
Yeah,
no, man. Studios have to stop doing that.
I saw Woody Harrelson in there, and I almost lose my marbles because
the cast alone,
dude, he's in there.
Let me look at this.
Wow, dude. Yeah, Dennis Quaid is in there too. Such brilliant actors, man. They're gonna be popping up in this movie. Jonah, one of the Jonas brothers is in it.
Nick Jonas.
And it just looks great, guys. I'm super looking forward to it. It's gonna be such a great blockbuster ride. I hope it's a good movie, though. I hope the plot is good, because usually sometimes these movies aren't very good because it's all over the place, and it's hard to get something with substance sometimes if you have so much story to tell and also including a plot. So yeah, that's my thought.
I mean, yeah, I'm super excited just based off the cast. I mean, you have Luke Evans, right? I'm a huge Luke Evans fan. I don't know why.
Yeah,
I
I forgot about him. Absolutely.
Luke Evans in Face Off. No, I'm just kidding. Luke Evans. You have Patrick Wilson. You have Mandy Moore.
Yeah,
Woody Harrelson.
Although Mandy Moore had this accent on her that I don't know if it suited her. If you go back and listen to it,
but what really excites me about the movie is actually the director. Is it Roland Emmerich? So the things that I'm looking forward to is I think about the movies that he's made. So Independence Day, even Resurgence,
Day After Tomorrow.
Yeah, Day After Tomorrow, 2012, 1998 Godzilla. So at least cinematically and visually, these movies have been he's done a really great job at presenting like big scaling, you know what I'm saying? So Independence Day, you see the big ship and just
you could see that on the trailer.
You can see it on the the Day After Tomorrow. You see
point,
the waves and everything, the destruction. So he's really good at really expanding and showing the bigness of the scene.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
I'm really excited. So that means the cinematography for me alone is something that I definitely want to go see. I mean, I'm all in it for war movies. I mean, they seem to just kind of be almost the same movie, just told from a different perspective, really after a while. So, I mean, that's my personal opinion, but I'm excited for that just because I already know the cinematography just off of history alone and resume. Then I'm dude, it's going to be amazing visually. So I'm super excited for that. And then the cast too, how can a movie bomb like this or tank with that kind of cast, I don't think it's possible.
A Guy Ecker's in it too. You know,
Yeah.
Two-Face. He's in there. And you guys seen him, which is really cool.
Mhm.
And you know, Independence Day and The Day After Tomorrow. These two films might have not gotten 100% on Rotten Tomatoes, but they're two films that I absolutely love.
Yeah.
And so
you end up watching them over and over and over again.
Yeah, if it's on and you're just walking by and
Yeah.
you're bored, you're like, I'm just gonna finish
And
this
so this
movie.
trailer I was really excited to show you guys because I'm like, I think they're gonna love it, especially the director that made these other movies.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So it's probably a good
Yeah.
time.
Did you guys like Pearl Harbor? Because it has like, of course, the story is really, it correlates with it. So.
Yeah. No, absolutely. I mean, it's gonna be to some degree that, but with another storyline, which hopefully makes up for the atrocity that was Pearl Harbor.
Yeah.
Well, it's
It was
focusing on
a
a-
bad movie. It was not a good movie.
Yeah.
The special effects. I mean, you could say good things about the movie, but at the end of the day, the story just didn't mesh well.
Because
It
that
just
that
didn't
had a
make
big
sense.
cast, dude. Like
It did. Ben Affleck,
Cuba Jr.
Josh
Gooden
Hart.
Jr. was in it. Some others.
Josh Hart,
Stars,
in it,
bro.
Ben Affleck.
Yeah.
A bunch of at the time when this movie came out, these guys were like at the top of their careers. They were the Leos and the Brad Pitts of today back then.
Am I thinking Saving Private Ryan or was what's his name in the movie? Oh my god, I can't believe I just blanked out.
Tom
right
Hanks?
now. Tom Hanks, yeah.
Yeah.
I could have sworn he was in Pearl Harbor.
No.
No? Oh, okay.
no.
I could be tripping that.
No, Cuba Gooding Jr. comes
Cuba
out
Gooding
for a
Jr.,
little bit.
remember that,
yeah.
yeah.
And they all get together for these films because it's a history film. It's based off of true events. These things people want to be a part of because these films do go down on the ages as,
Yeah.
wow, they just made an actual true event come to life again.
Mhm.
And so a lot of people, believe it or not, guys, a lot of old military people will go and see this movie and they're going to cry just to see those things happen again before their eyes. Because a lot of those people, are just, they remember those things or their parents or the people that went through it explained it to their grandkids. And I just know a lot of these stories that people have that. So I'm glad that they're making the movie, man. I think it's going to be great. I really do.
Yeah.
I
Looks
don't know what
promising.
the last good movie was. I mean, I hope that just they don't rely on the cinematography and the action sequences to kind of just make up for like a lackluster storytelling or even acting. Because one of the top movies for me that it's now is kind of like what I compare it to now, or the standard for me is, oh my god, I can't believe it. I'm just blanking out today. It's the movie that Mel Gibson directed.
Um.
About that, the guy who chose not to use.
Yeah.
Not to, I'm sorry, what?
With Andrew Garfield.
Andrew Garfield. Yeah,
I'm sorry.
I have to look at it.
Oh my God, I know this. I don't remember right now.
I know, right?
I
forgot
forgot,
like a dummy.
It's not saving something.
No,
No.
it's
Hacksaw Ridge.
Hacksaw Ridge.
Oh my
Jeesh.
God,
Yeah,
yes.
Hacksaw Ridge.
I could see the H. I couldn't see anything else.
Yeah, so Hacksaw Ridge is like a movie that I hold to a
That's so
standard now
good.
because it was just such a great movie. Not like big cinematography, action. It was just story and acting, and it was like delivered, dude.
And the heart in that
Yeah,
movie,
it really
hard.
did. You really felt Andrew Garfield, like he really just
astounding heart.
That's
in that
my
movie.
favorite
he really
role is,
owned he
for
really
sure.
owned that role, dude.
Yeah,
Oh.
he really
Most
did,
definitely.
man.
I miss Mel Gibson's directing.
Well, here he
dude.
comes with the Passion of Christ too. That's another day, guys. But wow,
Yeah.
it's supposed to
Spoiler
be.
alert, he resurrected.
Amen.
He resurrected. As a believer, I mean,
Hallelujah.
I'm not trying to crap on faith, but spoiler, he lives.
At the end of the day,
in the
though,
movie.
I think that what we were Midway is probably going to be that blockbuster movie that's going to come out when everybody's
Yeah.
nice and getting ready for Thanksgiving, and you know what I mean.
Well, it's
Yeah,
coming
go to
out
the
on
movies.
Veterans Day, right? Veterans
Is
Day,
it?
did I say?
Yeah.
Yeah, Veterans
Veterans
Day.
Day.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. So around there.
Holidays. I mean, it's like the holiday season.
Yeah.
Gonna be
All right,
fun.
guys. So let's move on to the next.
Yeah, all right, guys. All right, we're going to be getting ready to wrap it up. The last segments. It's going to be out of the box, talking box office and the top movies that are just crushing it. No surprise at 38 million. Predicted this week, still at number 1, is Mr. Number 2, It Chapter 2. Total gross 152.7 million.
Mhm.
That's insane, dude. For the record, drum roll please. The winner of the projected box office opening is Ant Picks, Mr. Anthony Moreno.
Yeah.
He
With
won.
sausage.
He won.
Wait, that didn't sound right. Yeah. Thanks, guys. Yeah. That's great. I wonder when they're gonna eat these sausages. I want to see it. I'm gonna get the most hottest ones for them, because we said the hottest ones.
Yes,
So
we sure did.
We
They're
did
called hot
say
links.
though that whoever came in the last would eat the whole thing, and the one that comes in second place would eat half.
So I'm only gonna have to eat half.
Yeah, that's what we had said. I don't know. Or do you guys remember?
Sure,
or not?
I'm down with
Word
that.
is bond, son. Word is bond.
That's fine, man. I like spicy sausages, so.
I'm gonna be the
Okay.
one that's probably hurting that night. Maybe I could take like,
I want to be a man of my word.
maybe I could
That's
just
why I
document
brought it
the
up.
rest of my night and just send it in just for content. Just because we're committed
No one
to our
wants No wants to
subscribers.
see
So
that
it-
documentation.
All you see is like a dark like bathroom. It burns.
So it beat Hustlers.
It beat Hustlers opening weekend at 38.5 million, and Hustlers came in at a whopping. Well, it was projected to do 31
It
million.
was projected to do 22 million.
Yeah, but I think the official numbers that came in were so
31.
far at 33 million.
So it went over.
Yeah, it went over.
Then what
Yeah.
the expectation? Yeah, man. I mean,
According to the article on
it was a very
Variety,
attractive trailer.
And then
Yeah, dude.
the third one?
number 3 is Goldfinch. I guess it was predicted to do a lot better, but it's projected to do 7.5 million.
Mm-hmm.
And Goldfinch, if I'm not mistaken, is about a boy who went through drama in a bombing in New York City. His mother was killed at the Museum of Art, the Metropolitan Museum of Art
Yeah.
in New York. So, through all this tragedy, it changes, how he views life, and so it kind of sends him on this like weird, trippy adventure, like about grief and kind of just trying
Yeah.
to like deal and cope with that. So, I'm pretty sure you could check out the trailer. It looked pretty interesting. But sadly, yeah, it's only projected to do 7.5 million. Angel Has Fallen is at number 4 for only 3.6 million. Good Boys, 3.5 million, 72.5 million overall. And Lion King is still up there in the top 10.
Lion King's always gonna be there for a while for kids, man.
That's just so-
Let me take and watch Lion King again.
That's crazy, dude.
Yep. So my thoughts on the whole thing is it going on strong, right? It's a really well received film overall. From when I've talked to people, everyone really enjoys it. I'm glad it's doing so well right now. Drop off was not bad at all. It's only 58%. So
Yeah.
it's not a huge change. And I know we're going to be talking about Hustlers, but it's good to see that a film of this size is actually doing pretty well. Like I said before, it was doing at 22 million, I think it was projected to do, and overdid it for 10 million. So yeah, I'm excited to talk about Hustlers actually.
Yeah, me too.
So,
It too. I haven't seen it, guys. I saw the beginning of the movie, and I didn't see the rest of it. But I'm gonna watch it. I haven't seen it. I've heard mixed reviews about it. There's no surprise. I mean, it is gonna be probably up there. People probably are gonna go see it, rewatch that movie, because I do hear there is a lot of good scary scenes in there that people are gonna continue to go watch, especially because here comes Halloween.
Yeah.
So
Probably going to be very rewatched.
exactly.
yeah,
So
my
they keep it
niece
into that long.
my niece went to go see it the other day, and she told me she wasn't like scared. Her and her friends were laughing throughout the whole film. She said.
Okay. Well,
She said that it was like whatever. I thought it was more not scary per se, but I think it was creepy. Like, and I think
Yeah.
it was gory. Really, if anything, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I laughed. I don't know if you remember. I laughed at a lot of scenes. I was like, "This is amazing!" Like,
Yeah.
they
Like I
had-
couldn't believe they were
so
showing us
all
how
out.
much
Yeah,
gore.
yeah.
the rest of it.
Jeez.
And Hustlers, guys. I mean, we got a chance to go watch it today. Hustlers. It's great to see the film that's projected to do about 22 million, like you were saying, is able to achieve over $30 million gross. And it's great to know that these films that are very independent films, and it's a true event film, believe it or not, everything that happens in the movie is true. I'm glad that those films are not getting overlooked by people, but they also marketed the heck out of this movie. The marketing that they did for this movie was very good. The fact that they put in Cardi B was one of the most genius things they can do.
It was.
Jennifer Lopez, you guys, dude, that lady is a brain.
I miss seeing her in films more. I feel like she's missed. Like I feel like we overlook Jennifer Lopez for other roles. Like we start like thinking about who else can be good for this. I think Jennifer Lopez has a great range.
What was the last good
The
film?
thing is that going to what I'm saying is
right
that
now.
everybody, when she came out, this is the reason why she got this little role or this little like shadow over her, because when she came out, people didn't think that she could sing. That she's not singing and she's not a real singer. She's just a dancer trying to be whatever. And then when she started acting, people started hating on her acting and kind of saying like, oh, well, she just is one dimensional. She can't really be, and then she has a couple of bomb movies, when I say bomb, I don't mean bomb as in good. I mean bombed as the movies bombed, did bad. And so she got a little bad rep. And so she's been trying to rebuild that. But at the same time, she's a great singer. She's a great performer, and
Great
she's
performer.
a very, very, very good looks. So great for her age.
She's in great shape
How
for
old is
sure.
she?
She's 50.
She is 50 years old.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if you guys get a chance to go watch it, wow,
She's
you
in
guys
great
should.
shape.
Halle Berry.
So.
Halle Berry. What do you think, man? Oh, you haven't seen it.
I haven't
you haven't seen
it.
Hustlers.
No, I have not seen Hustlers. But
Are
I
you
do
gonna
plan on it?
Do you plan on watching it? Because I know a lot of people are like
You, dude, I
looking
have to
like.
show my ones,
Like
bro.
I got a text the other day about like, oh hey, are you guys gonna review Hustlers, because it's a movie about strippers, right? And yes, there's some
calm down.
stripping involved and stuff like that, and yes, there's some nudity, but like the story in itself is pretty interesting. I liked the direction
It's
that they
true
took.
events.
Yeah, it's true events. I like the direction that they took, the way that they told the story in like in a kind of an interview type of way.
Yes.
Right. And it all kind of, because I was kind of turned off by it during the film, because I was like, man, I want the story to move. And I feel like every time we came back to the interview, it was like stopping everything. But the way it kind of like wrapped up kind of made sense. And like I like that call, the last call that she had.
Yeah.
That kind of like made sense, made everything worth it. You know what I mean? Like the interview part. I wasn't a big fan of the interview part, but I see why they went for that.
I mean, it was used for the whole storytelling of the.
I just feel like
the
it's
end
unnecessary.
result.
I feel like it was unnecessary. Like we didn't
Yeah.
need to have her being interviewed. Like they could have gone through it linear and then do the interview and
Yeah,
then
that
wrap
could've
it
worked
up. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Like I
They
don't
could've
know.
done
I see why they took that chance.
I mean, to me, the film was like kind of slow at parts. It dragged for me some at times. I felt even Jennifer Lopez. I love Jennifer Lopez. I think she's a great actress and a great actor, and she can do no wrong sometimes. But I think she fell out. She missed the mark with this movie, guys, a little bit to me. If you guys go watch it, you probably disagree with me, and that's great. But I just felt like her character sometimes, I felt like it was a little too rehearsed. Like she was rehearsed. She had rehearsed this character that she was doing, and it didn't seem authentic to me. Also, one of the girls that's an Asian girl that comes out in the movie. I don't remember her name right now. Constance Wu. At times she would get annoying about how of things, and it was just. But the movie had a lot of great moments and very clever at times, and you see I'm always a big supporter of movies that show you and teach you something about life and what happened in it, and that was all real, and you can see how it would work, how these people would get bamboozled into. Basically giving all these girls money. I'm not gonna give anything away, but that's in the trailer, you know.
I mean, it worked on us.
Yeah, just kidding. But it was good. It's not a bad movie by no means, but it's not a very good movie either, in my opinion, as well.
I don't think it's one of those movies that you have to run out to see it in theaters. No. It's one of those wait for it to come out on Netflix. And
this is how smart Jennifer Lopez is, right? She goes on the Tonight Show and says that this movie is getting Oscar buzz. Now, whether that's true or not, I just saw the movie, and me personally, I wouldn't even consider it to be in the talks of being in the Oscars.
Not at all.
But that's what she said.
I don't know.
I'm not gonna blow it up, dog.
I'm not Jimmy Kimmel, but Jimmy Fallon.
Maybe for script adaptation. Maybe that might be something, but that's about it. Even that, it's like really pushing it because acting wise, no one deserves.
So let me ask this though: if I go see it in the theaters, should I take my water once? I'm just kidding.
My water once. I'll tell you this:
with a big gold goblet.
If you get a chance to go see it, because to be honest with you, I was trying to go see the film since Friday, and today is Sunday, and I was able to actually see it today, and it was because every single row was filled. Like all I was able to see yesterday was the second row.
It's the queen, bro, La Reina.
And dude, it was packed out.
J-Lo.
And that's why I see those numbers, like the 33 million. Like it makes sense because every single theater was packed out.
Yeah, I mean, imagine they only like gave like a little bit of the film away. I think just seeing Jennifer Lopez next to Cardi B, and Cardi B is super hot right now in pop culture. So
it was a great move on Jennifer's part.
It could have been anybody. It could have been J-Lo with Nicki Minaj. You know, it could have been somebody like that. But you know, having
Cardi B
right
used to be a stripper, right? And she is that what it is? Oh, she hustled guys. Just like in the movie.
So also that's something that Jennifer said is that the reason why she did get Cardi was because she knew that life. And when she said, when Cardi asked her, how do you want to be? What do you want my character to be? She just act the way you act in the strip. I mean, you did this for years.
Right.
And you could tell that in the movie. That is one thing that you could tell in this movie, that Cardi B is definitely in her zone.
For sure. She felt very comfortable.
She's in her power
spot.
Sure. Yeah, she was her power's there. But you know, besides everything, guys, this movie has certain, like Ish was saying, a lot of, it's not even a lot of nudity. It's like they pick and choose on where to put it. It's just these girls and they show them what they do and what kind of levels and struggles that they're going to, but what levels they go to try to get money to support their family. And everybody always has a good.
The kids at college,
but but you can see the way that they get, like, in lack of a better word, evil. You could see how they start like trying to use their people that they already steal the money from, become their friends, and then when they're in a tight spot, they're trying to call those same people to try to help them. And try to also, it's crazy the way they did it, and it's just a powerful thing, man. It's a powerful thing.
All right, guys. So that's about the end of the show.
Is it already?
Yes, that is it. Actually, we went pretty long today.
Did we?
Yeah, we sure did.
It felt
hope
very
you enjoyed
short,
us yapping all the way to the end, guys.
Yapping, yappity, yap.
Thanks for
I'm
sticking
so
around.
tired right now, but
You probably stuck around just to hear about Hustlers, but I'm just kidding.
So, guys, let us know what are your thoughts about today's show. Please comment down below. Are you excited for Suicide Squad's casting? Have you seen Face Off yet? Are you gonna go watch it after we talked about it?
Go watch it if you have not seen it.
Are you looking forward to the remake? And what do you think about Hustlers for those who actually watched it? So let us know. Remember, like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell notification somewhere around here.
okay.
And tell your peeps.
Yup.
And remember, stay movie minded.
Should I wear sweatpants?